Hi, I'm Lorna. I'm 56 years old and I had a facelift with eyelid surgery and I later came back for full face resurfacing. Where do I start? I felt my face looked a lot older than it should and my lower face was starting to go south. My upper eyelids were heavy and I looked tired all the time. I'd also spent 11 years in the States and my face showed signs of sun exposure with wrinkles and that crepey looking skin. My appearance was affecting certain aspects of my life, to be honest. Always more my hair down as I felt more comfortable sort of hiding under it. And I'd try to disguise the way my face looked by applying makeup. But that only helped to a certain degree. In the last few years I've hated having my pictures taken, even avoiding family photographs. In general, how I looked left me feeling down at times. I wanted to feel more confident in myself. I didn't want to allow my life to be impacted by what I was seeing in a mirror. To be honest, I can't remember worrying too much before any of my procedures. I guess the odd concern about what the end result would be like. Will it improve my appearance? Will it be painful? What about the recovery period? Probably the normal thoughts that most people have. But I knew I had to go through that to get to where I wanted to be. I was a little bit apprehensive. I've never had these types of procedures before and I had very little knowledge of what to expect. I remember thinking, would I be made welcome? Would I be able to explain how I felt without feeling awkward? Would everything be really clinical and formal? My fears disappeared as soon as I set foot in the clinic. Everyone was so warm, so welcoming. Dr. Russell and Dr. Darren were so professional and friendly. They listened to my concerns, and I had a few, and talked through everything, including any anxieties I had. I knew that all surgical procedures came with risks, but these were thoroughly explained by Dr. Russell and Dr. Darren. Everyone was explained at a level that I could understand, and although everyone worries about what could go wrong, I felt that the team would do everything they could to reduce the chances of that happening. Both procedures went really well. With the facelift, I had the obvious swelling, bruising, surgical incisions. With the laser skin resurfacing, I was given local anaesthetic jabs to numb the whole area. The jabs were actually less stingy than I thought they would be. My face bled slightly, the skin oozed for the first 24 hours, but this had been explained to me prior to it, so I knew what to expect. I didn't experience any pain during either procedure. I felt surprisingly good, to be honest. Prior to procedures, I wasn't really sure how I'd feel. I had in the back of my mind that it was bound to be uncomfortable. Any discomfort I did feel afterwards was minimal and disappeared by taking paracetamol. I know it might sound sad or perhaps maybe a bit weird, but after both procedures I woke up each morning looking forward to seeing the ongoing changes and improvements. It was amazing how one day can make a big difference in terms of changes. I didn't feel down after any of the procedures, probably felt a bit impatient more than anything else, as things take time to heal, so the end results aren't immediately visible. I've got no regrets at all about getting any of it done, any of the procedures. I just wish I'd done it sooner. With the facelift and the upper eyelid surgery, I first noticed the difference in a couple of days. There's obviously a degree of swelling and bruising for a couple of weeks, but I could still see the improvement. And with the laser skin resurfacing, the skin was quite raw, it oozed, but it was swollen in the days following the procedure. Therefore, it took me about a week to start seeing the results, and each day after, I could see further improvements. I feel great about my appearance now. I'm more confident. I'm not trying to disguise how I look by overdoing my makeup or avoiding certain situations. I'm absolutely delighted with the results, and I feel so grateful that I had such amazing doctors undertaking the procedures and looking after me. The differences are night and day. There's some photographs taken in the last few years where I look at myself and think how awful I look, to be honest. In some pictures I look more like my parents' age, some even my grandparents' age. Now when I look in the mirror, I see on the outside how I genuinely feel on the inside. Numerous people have commented on my appearance since the procedures. I hadn't told many people I was having it done. I've had people say I looked refreshed, glowing and healthy. Some have said it's taken years off my age, which is really kind. My friends and family have always been supportive and would tell me I didn't need anything done, but I wasn't doing it for anyone else. I was doing it for me. Since I've had the procedures, they think I look great and they see a big difference in my appearance and my confidence. I rarely think about my scars now. I'm not conscious that I have any. I know they're there if I look for them, but it doesn't bother me at all. No regrets whatsoever. I just wish I'd met Dr. Russell and Dr. Darren sooner and had the procedures earlier. I would say get Dr. Russell and Dr. Darren to undertake the treatments, as they're consummate professionals and the best in their fields. Speak to your consultant first and don't be afraid to ask questions. Look at before and after pictures, read the reviews and people's experiences, make sure you take time to recover and heal, but ultimately do it for yourself. I felt really well taken care of after my procedures. I had frequent post-op appointments, some daily, some weekly and some monthly. I had 24/7 telephone contact should I require and direct access to the clinical team should I need to ask anything. The whole team were always encouraging and reassuring and were there if I needed anything, no matter what it was. Whether it was just a small question or just some reassurance. My experience was second to none. For the moment I walked into that clinic, for my first visit I felt relaxed in the serene atmosphere. I was looked after by the most professional and friendly guys and girls who never failed to put me at ease with their smiling faces and willingness to help. Dr. Russell and Dr. Darren, I have no words to convey how grateful I am to them and how they've made me feel. With their knowledge, skill, professionalism and kindness, backed by an incredible team alongside them, it's changed my life and I cannot thank them enough.